Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my first couple of days of using Android 5.0, which is Lollipop, and I got it on my Nexus 5, and to say that I enjoy it would be accurate. To say that I'm amazed by it, maybe not so much. A lot of people are saying it's the best Android update ever. I will agree that it is, but I still think that some things are a little bit confusing and they need to work some things out. First, let's just talk about the design. Material design is being used in Android Lollipop, and I can't really find a background yet that I really like, so I'm just using all these different ones. I found this one on Zed, just like almost rainbowed. It kind of goes with material design since it's just all kinds of colors everywhere. I like the icons, and one thing I really like is the settings. It's not that dark gray and blue anymore. It's much more brighter, and I like the small things in software, and one of the small things that I really enjoy is if you pull down on this left-hand side, the shadow is further to the left. If you pull down on the right-hand side, it's further to the right. It's a very minor thing, but stuff like that I enjoy because it just shows that a little bit more thought went into the whole process. Pretty much your settings are the same. Notifications are completely, not different, but they look completely different. And you have quick access notifications, quick access settings, say it right, are a little bit different. And you can access them there. You can see your battery percentage, and there's a shortcut to your settings if you don't want to have a shortcut on your home screen. And then one of the biggest changes you might notice is the icons down in the bottom, and you might be able to see them there a little bit better here. You have a triangle, a circle, and a square. At first, I wasn't crazy about them. I was like, no, what is this? Like squares, circles, this isn't geometry. But they have grown on me, and I do enjoy them now. And they're much simpler than the other ones. I know the other ones were just pretty simple as it was, but these just look a lot cleaner, and they kind of match with the whole material design thing that they're going for. But material design in Lollipop is not without its imperfections. One thing that I was kind of struggling with is where is the Messages app? Because you're supposed to get a messaging app with Android Lollipop called Messenger. Some people have an app called Messaging. People also have an app called Hangouts. And so what are we supposed to use for our text messaging and our chatting? Then you might have things like Facebook chat and any other text now or whatever else you use on your phone. You have like 3 messaging apps from Google, and it's just like, Google, what are you doing? Just pick one. I chose to go back to Messenger. I was using Hangouts before, but I'm using Messenger now, and for one reason and one reason only, why am I calling Summer's phone? I'm still trying to figure out how to work this whole Lollipop stuff. But if I have used Messenger for one reason and one reason alone, it's because of this. Search. I like to search through my text messages. I couldn't do that with Hangouts. And so now if I need to search, like if I texted somebody, like I was in college, my room code, I could search room code and I'd find it if I put room code in the text message. That was one feature that really was missing from Hangouts. And so that alone makes it completely worth using Messenger for me. And I couldn't find Messenger. It wasn't installed on my phone when I upgraded. I'd actually find it online, scan the QR code of it, and it took me to the Play Store. You can search for it on the Play Store as well. But it might not be directly downloaded to your device whenever you upgrade to Lollipop. And so let's take a minute and talk about the lock screen. It's a little bit different. You now have on-screen notifications for your lock screen. And I keep reading that you can like quick reply to these notifications, but I do not know how to do it. I get text messages in my emails. I can swipe down and I can hit reply, but it will open up the Gmail app. I don't want to do that. I want a quick reply from the screen. And these websites that I've been reading said you can do that. You can quick reply on the lock screen, but I can't figure out how. So either I'm missing something incredibly easy and obvious, or else something's not working right, or it's not even available and these other websites get it wrong, or I just don't understand one of those reasons is why I can't do it. But it's nice to see your notifications saying, you know, you can pull it down, read a little bit more without actually having to open your notifications tray. You can look at all your notifications, and of course you can dismiss them by swiping to the right, just like you could in the notification tray. And there you have it. Swipe from the left to get to your phone, right from the camera, up, opens up your actual phone. And then one nice thing is the app drawer has a nice little animation now. They really worked a lot on the animations of Lollipop, making it look nicer, and I think it flows nicer too. As far as battery improvement on the Nexus 5, I really haven't noticed that much at all. Maybe a little bit, but honestly, my battery is at 18% right now, and that's not very good. Granted, I was out and about today a little bit, I used it a little bit more than I normally would, but really I haven't seen any battery improvement on the Nexus 5. but it runs smooth on it, and I have no complaints in terms of lag or anything. And Google Now is pretty much the same. It looks a little bit different for your titles, but other than that, it's basically the same. And I have to say that I am overall impressed with Lollipop so far, but like I said, it does have a couple issues, like 15 messaging apps, and some things are a little bit confusing still. Like when somebody was calling me, I'm like, how do I answer this? Or do I have to swipe a certain way? Or just little things like that you have to get used to as the software and you're learning the new software, but really it's not that new. But other than that, I really enjoy it. I'm sure I'll run across more bugs as we go, but it's stable on my Nexus 5. I really enjoy it. It's definitely a step up from KitKat, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. Has Google merged the perfect combination of hardware and software like Apple? Not yet, but I'll talk about that more in my full review. I have to use this a little bit more, just see what my thoughts and opinions are in a little bit deeper level. But I just wanted to share them with you briefly today in a not so brief video probably. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And if you have Lollipop on your device, let me know how it's running for you and what your favorite feature of it is so far. And so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.